During the last few months, Apple has been encountering a challenging period. Just 1 month ago, the value of Apple's stocks experienced a significant drop, and indications were present that the company might encounter bankruptcy. Reports surfaced last week indicating that Apple was terminating numerous employees due to financial issues. Unfortunately, today's reports suggest that Apple may not be releasing new iPhones, which will be disappointing for fans. Reports indicate that the latest models of the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus have been a complete failure, causing Apple's production rate to plummet. Consequently, Apple has decided to stop manufacturing the iPhone 14. Moreover, the situation for Apple is challenging as revenues are declining and iPhone sales are weak. Investors are divided on how to address this downturn, with Apple's shares reaching their lowest level since the beginning of 2021, trading at around $125 per share. Apple has established a bearish double-top pattern over 15 months, indicating a potential drop to $90 using established measuring techniques. Apple is currently facing major challenges, with their stocks plummeting by 27% in value in 2022 and showing no signs of improvement as of 2023. In the first trading session of the year, their stock dropped by 3 to 4%, indicating further struggles for the technology company. How did Tim Cook respond to this situation? It was reported that Apple had decreased the production of the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus due to low sales. Instead, they directed Foxconn to concentrate on manufacturing the iPhone 14 Pro series. It's worth noting that this news came out more than a week prior to the release of the iPhone 14 Plus, which boasts a 6.7-inch screen and a 4,323 mAh battery. The only variations between it and the iPhone 14, aside from the noticeable changes in weight and size, are that Apple has instructed certain suppliers to stop manufacturing components specifically for the iPhone 14 Plus. The reason for this decision, as stated by sources within the supply chain, is that production will not resume until Apple reviews the demand. Apple has developed 2 new products to replace the iPhone, which not only supersede the current phone but also provide a significantly improved option for their customers. According to reports, Apple may stop releasing new iPhones altogether at some point soon. Apple's emphasis on producing high-end models could assist the company in mitigating the sluggishness in smartphone sales during the chip shortage. Apple's Pro and Pro Max models, which have been popular among consumers, helped the company raise its profit margins. The report from Trend 4 suggested that increasing interest rates in the United States could restrain consumer spending, resulting in a decline in demand for iPhones during the first quarter of 2023. This could lead to a 14% drop in production year-on-year to 52 million units, according to analysts. In order to reduce potential risk stemming from increased tensions between the United States and China, the technology company has opted to move a portion of its production out of China. As part of this strategy, the firm has revealed that it will manufacture its latest iPhone 14 model in another Asian country, the location of which has yet to be determined. 16 years ago, Steve Jobs unveiled the iPhone, a groundbreaking product that has undergone continuous improvement since then, contributing to Apple's ascent as one of the world's largest companies. Deciding what to do with this popular device is a challenging undertaking. Apple is renowned for its meticulous and comprehensive approach to product development, which suggests that cancelling production of the iPhone 14 is more probable than postponing its launch. Additionally, Bloomberg reported that Apple had initially projected greater demand, requiring the production of an extra 6 million units, in addition to the 90 million units planned for the latter half of this year. Nevertheless, according to the same firm, the production of iPhone 14 units will be limited to 90 million, which is the same amount produced in the same period in 2021. It would not be surprising if Apple decides to forego the production of an iPhone 14 in 2023. As per reports by Q and Nikkei Asia in May, they indicated that Apple had begun to decrease the quantity of iPhone 14 units it planned to manufacture just a few weeks after the phone's launch towards the end of September. Ming-Chi Kuo, an analyst, stated that pre-orders for the iPhone 14 and iPhone 14 Plus were not as strong as anticipated. Soon after, DigiTimes published an article revealing that sales for the iPhone 14 Plus were not meeting expectations. Kuo also recommends that the company could potentially mitigate the economic challenges expected in 2023 by cutting back on non-essential costs associated with developing new products. Furthermore, up until now, the iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max have been a bright spot for Apple. Bloomberg describes the sales of both models as strong, and according to analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple has shifted its production lines from the iPhone 14 to the iPhone 14 Pro models, which will enhance the iPhone as product mix in Q4 2022. However, this situation is not sustainable. In his analysis of iPhone 14 Plus sales, Wayne Ma explained that while one supplier has been directed to increase production of iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max parts, this is insignificant compared to the number of parts being cut for the iPhone 14 Plus. There are rumors that Apple is working on a foldable iPhone that could replace the current form of the device, featuring a flexible OLED screen that can be folded in half, providing a larger display in a smaller form factor. Nonetheless, no official announcement has been made yet. In addition, Elon Musk has pledged to develop a superior quality smartphone to compete with the iPhone, and Tesla is reportedly nearing the release of its first ever phone called Pi, although no official confirmation has been issued yet. That concludes today's update. Make sure to subscribe to our channel Trending Updates and click the notification bell.